getting started soon here. We are likely to start on time, although I don't see any clock folks yet, or refs. But, oh, there's a ref. We got a ref coming out. What we got on tap for you guys today is a RMHF playoff game. This is the play-in game. I'm live. There's our boys. This is a play-in game. This is the number 4 seed, us, versus the number 5 seed at RMHF for the chance to play against Vail, who's the number 1 seed tomorrow. The RMHF playoff format is, the top 5 teams all go at it in single elimination. So this is a play-in game. We play this, we get the right to play the 1 seed if we win. Likewise, Arapahoe play that game if they win. And the 1 seed, 4 seed winner will go to a championship. Likewise, on the other side of the bracket, number 2 seed is playing number 3 seed. That's our gold team. And whoever wins that will have a right to go to the championship. So this game has meaning for RMHF, obviously, because you want to hoist that banner and be the RMHF champion. Like I said before, RMHF is Rocky Mountain Hockey Federation. That's our league. In addition, this has state championship consequences. So the way all that works is that state is going to pick the top 2 teams from RMHF to go to the state championships. So if we're one of those 2 teams, if we're in the RMHF championships, then we go to states. Likewise, the state authorities are going to select the top 2 teams from the Western League that we have nothing to do with, and then the top 2 teams that are in the My Hockey rankings. So it'll be 6 teams in state championships, 2 RMHF teams, 2 Western League teams, and then of who's left over, the top 2 teams in My Hockey rankings. We are currently 3rd in My Hockey rankings. So the way Coach Jeff explained this to me, the way that this is all going to shake out is that we have 2 paths to the state finals, or the state championships, I should say. Path number 1 is through RMHF. We win today, and then we win against Vail tomorrow. Path number 2 is through My Hockey rankings, which is if Vail makes it into the championships. Because right now we're number 3, Fraser's number 2. So we'll catch the 2nd My Hockey ranking spot if Vail makes it to the RMHF championships. Vail will play this Arapahoe team if we lose. So essentially, if we win today, we're in states, is what it comes down to. A win and we're in states. So win today means we go to states. We don't have to worry about Vail losing to this team. And a win today, we advance to play Vail in the RMHF playoffs. So this is a huge game. We can punch our ticket. We control our own destiny. If we do lose today, we've got to be the biggest Vail fans tomorrow, because Vail can't lose tomorrow. And then we are probably out. Although not totally out. There's still a possibility. But we are probably out. So that's kind of the big rundown. We are in Family Sports, South Suburban. This is, again, where the Avs play. You guys may remember this ice from the last time we played this team. This is the last team that we played here. This is Arapahoe Navy. We beat them 5-1 on this sheet. This is the sheet where the Avalanche practice. That game against them occurred back mid-November. Like I said, we beat them 5-1. It was closer than the score. We did our usual thing where we started slow. Luckily, Henry was able to make some saves, and defense was able to limit chances. and they didn't really capitalize on our slow start. And then we got hot at the end. We started putting it in the net. So it's kind of a typical game for us. This team obviously is quite good, because otherwise they wouldn't be in the RMHF championship or in the RMHF playoffs if they weren't quite good, right? So they got a good ranking. They're a good team. But yeah, we beat them last time right here, 5-1. Hopefully we can do it again. Again, that was in November. A lot of hockey's happened since then. But I think we've gotten better, not worse. We'll see how much better they've gotten. So yeah, it'll be a close one. It'll be a tough fought game. They did have a misconduct at the end of that game, if you guys recall. They had a unsportsmanlike and a kid get kicked off the ice for a late cross check. I'm pretty sure that we're all here. We do have some sick kids. Harrison was sick, Nathan was sick, Bobby and Reed, I think. Well, I'm not sure about Bobby. Reed was sick. And we have some injuries, right? Lucas is injured. He's been playing in a red jersey all week in practice, so that there's no hits on him, no contact with the kid in the red jersey, right? But I think that we're all going today. I actually don't have total word on that. So. Hey, did you see Lucas out there? I didn't look for him. Lucas is out there. Okay. Yeah, I think everyone's here. We might limit shifts for players that are under the weather, especially if we get a lead, because we want to preserve those guys for tomorrow. So we'll see how Jeff plays it. I don't really know. I don't have any information on that. I'm just spitballing. So we've got Jackson and Colby on the fence. We've got Timmy in the center. We've got Landon and Colin on the wing to start it off. Here we go. Puck drops. Over to Colin. Timmy picks it up. Timmy's racing in the zone. Puts it cross ice. Finds some open space there. We're running for it. Landon doesn't quite get there first. Colby holding the line there. Colby chips it in deep, finds Timmy. Timmy tracks it down, puts it in front. Oh, no Tigers there. Shot, goal! Backhand goal! That's Colin. It bounced around in there a little too long, and Colin backhanded Colin. Throw Timmy and Landon on there. Maybe Colby too. I don't know who the assist was. Colby dumped it in. Timmy touched it after that, so maybe those guys both got assists. Maybe Landon touched it too, I don't know. Coming back the other way now off the face-off. That bounced off of Jackson's skate. Jackson goes to the corner, retrieves it, gets it to Colin, goes past him though. Shot coming in, kicked it side by Colby. A little dangerous there, Colby. Don't want to kick that one in the net. Goes back behind the cage. Colby picks it up. Colby's looking at outlet. He chips it up off the boards, finds Landon. It does exit the zone. There's Colin disrupting it. Goes back the other way. Timmy kicks it right back in the zone. Colin spins, little pirouette, puts it in the corner. And here comes Timmy with some pressure. They put it off the boards. Colin's back there to handle it. Colin looks to shoot, and goalie gloves it. And we have a whistle, and we're going to get an offensive zone face-off. Line change coming. We've got Nathan on. We've got Reed on. We've got Bobby on. Connor's on defense with Josiah. 13:04 and left in the first period here. Puck drops. Nathan's fighting for it. Ties his man up. Still fighting for it in there with Reed. Reed comes away with it. Gets poked away. Puts it up to Bobby. Bobby puts it over to Nathan. Nathan to Bobby. Bobby puts it into Reed. Reed's got some net. Oh, doesn't quite get enough stick on it. Good job, though. Good puck movement. Going back the other way now. There you go, Josiah. Get on that thing. Josiah can't quite get enough on it. They get it back. They put it deep in the zone. Connor's back there to pick it up behind the net. Connor chips it to the corner. I think Arapahoe is going to get there first. They put it back to their D-man. Goes all the way through. Connor smacks it down before it gets into Henry, though. Does not exit the zone. Right back in here. Connor disrupts it to the corner. I think it's Josiah. Yeah, Josiah playing with it. And they're in the zone threatening here. That, I think, was a save. Good shot. They go in the middle again, execute it, but shot's not on goal that time. Going back for it, Josiah tries to chip it out. Josiah gets it up to Reed. Are we going to get out of the zone or what here, boys? There we go. Reed gets it out. They go right back the other way. Connor was going to change, but he saw the puck bounce off, so he went back for it. But Nathan gets there first anyway, so heads up play. This is going the other way now. That's Chris coming in. Christopher with some speed. He gets knocked down in the knee, but gets right back up. Man, he's fighting for that thing, but they do come away with it. Jacob putting pressure on. Lucas keeps it in. That's Lucas's first action of the day. Jacob coming in to put some pressure on. They just fly it out of the zone. This is going to ice all the way. Why the hell was that no icing? That made no sense. Okay. There's Lucas going cross ice. Can't find Chris. It goes the other way now. They're offside. Offside! Jeez, that one goes right back to them in the hand-wringing gloves. Oh, that was icing and offside in this. What is that about? All right, we've got Timmy in the face-off center. Matthews out there with Harrison. That one goes up toward Harrison. Popped the head by Timmy. Harrison's on it. He's chasing. Defenseman gets there first. Harrison chases him behind the net. Matthew tries to keep it in, slows it down, goes up to Marty, but they go back the other way. They have a 2-on-1 developing. Lucas is back there. They execute the pass across the middle. Henry saves it. Where's the whistle? Jeez.
Might have some hometown rep bias here.
Right? Just wait for the kid to come in there and hack at it before we blow the whistle, right? All right, Colby's in there. Same forward lines. That's Jackson on defense fighting for it. Goes up to Harrison. Harrison fans on the pass attempt. It's out of the zone, though. That's offside. Offside! Are you kidding me? All right, I see how this one's going. Colby kicks it out. They bring it right back in. Chip back behind the cage. Back behind Colby. Jackson's chasing it. Jackson puts the body down, but man gets there. Sticks down. All right, Colby puts it away, but shot coming. That's blocked by Colby. Saved by Henry. Saved again. Henry smothers. All right, Nathan in there. Connor in with Josiah. Colin and Landon at wing. Nathan takes that face off. Picked up by Landon. Can't get it out of zone yet. In the feet. Landon picks it up and then scoops it out. Gets past the defenseman. It's rolling down. No icing on this one. Nathan putting on good pressure. Up to Colin. Colin puts it in deep. Kept in by Connor. Shot coming from Landon in the goalie's pads and he covers. All right, offensive zone face-off here. It feels like we haven't been in an offensive zone enough. Lines are still the same. Puck drops off the ref's skate. Landon plays it, but they take over. Kept in the zone by Colin. Nice keep there. Landon's on the puck now, trying to get at it, and he does. Colin can't quite get it over to Nathan. It's going the other way. Josiah tries to come in and play it. This kid does get the puck and gets through. Nice play there by Connor to break it up. Drop down by Josiah. Josiah over to Colin. Colin gets it out. Colin has one man to beat. We're getting a line change on the backside. Colin puts it in deep in the corner here. Landon picks it up. Landon goes cross-ice. It goes in on goalie off his skate, and we'll get another face-off. Looks like Lucas is in with Marty. Christopher's in, and Reed and Bobby are coming on now on wing. Puck drops. Goes Arapahoe's way. Marty's going to have to be faster than he is. He gets there and puts it to the streaking forward, though. Broken up by Bobby. Bobby outlets it. Looking for Chris. Chris can't get it out of the zone. It's still in the zone here. Lucas is going back. Get that puck. Tied up here. They come away with it. Lucas comes up with it. Puts it ahead, looking for Reed. It goes off a Reed skate that's going all the way down on net. Goalie plays it to his defenseman. Reed's pressure and off the boards here. Chris collides with Lucas. Luckily goes back to Chris. Chris cross ice for Reed. Reed cross ice for Chris. Chris shoots and scores! Woo! Yeah! Yep. Christopher got the goal. That's some nice passing, huh? How patient are these kids with the puck on their stick? I love it. All right, looks like the same forwards. But we got Jackson and Colby on D. That one goes back to Colby. Gets it off the boards, looking for Reed. Finds him. Reed brings it in the zone. Reed rushing in deep here, but defense takes over. Chris now putting on pressure. Puts the man down. Good clean hit there. Jackson puts it in deep, but Chris is still down back behind the play. He looks like he's hurt. They're not blowing the whistle for injury because it's advantage Arapahoe. This kid's coming back. He's shooting. Henry saves it. Are we going to get a whistle or what? Okay, there we go. I thought they'd whistle after the save. Chris is still down back here, guys. Oh, right after scoring that goal. He definitely laid the hit down, but yeah, he went down with it, and he looks like he's motioning toward his leg. Jeff coming out here to check on him with the ref, and Colby grabbing his stick for him. Everybody else is on their knee here.
Why are they calling offside?
Christopher's getting helped off with Colby and Coach here. He's on one skate. It's like that left leg is I was guessed right, unfortunately. It's the left leg. All right, Christopher, get better, buddy. Boy, we have a banged up team right now. All right, we're gonna have a defensive zone face-off. We got Jacob out there, Alex is out there, Colby and Jackson on D, and Timmy takes over in center. Puck drops, goes to Arapahoe. They put a shot on, blocked by Timmy. Alex puts it up toward Timmy. Timmy gets it out of the zone, courtesy of Alex. Timmy brings it in the zone. He gets it knocked off his stick. Here's Alex trailing, puts a hit on. Can't quite gather the puck. That one is not offside. Timmy puts that one in. It's all Arapahoe, though. Going back the other way. They go cross ice. They find a man. He puts it in the zone. Actually puts it on net. Henry plays it over to Jackson. Jackson gets it out, but it's all Arapahoe. Body down by Timmy. Puck takes an awkward bounce. Not out of the zone. Here's Jacob getting in there. Jacob puts it out of the zone. Hopefully that won't ice. No ice. They're just not calling icing. Well, at least it's not just us. Off the boards. These guys have a hot date after the game or something. Put in by Matthew, and Harrison is chasing it now. They have a lot of open ice here. We got a quick change on the back end. Colin's on the ice here, and Josiah is on the ice with Colby. That shot attempt goes well wide behind the cage and whips around the boards. Colin trying to play it. They put it in deep again. Here's Colby with it. Colby fans on the pass attempt. Goes through to the defenseman. Defenseman is looking for a shot. Blocked by Colby. Up ahead to Matthew. Matthew's finding Colin. Colin gets a stick on it. No icing, which is the right call for once. And coming up the boards here, they get it out of the zone. They're going right back the other way. Nathan's back defensively. Shot coming. Goes well wide. Josiah is pressuring there. Broke it up in the middle by Connor. Henry gobbles that one up. I think it was on the side of the cage anyway, and we're going to get a face-off. We've been shaky through the neutral zone. Like, we're just letting them get it in. All right, Nathan in the face-off circle here. Puck drops. Quick drop. There's Landon trying to play it. I didn't even announce our guys yet. There's Josiah putting it up the boards. And Nathan trying to get it out. Fighting for it in there. Josiah and Landon getting in there too. Landon puts it ahead. They put it right back in though. They are onside. There's Josiah muscling it out. Good job, Josiah, taking that thing deep. Takes it all the way deep. Still on the puck. Finds Landon. Landon falls down. Gets it kind of over to Colin, but they're going to put it up the boards and out. No icing. There's no such thing as icing in this thing. Connor didn't see it, so he was going toward the net and not toward the corner. He does pick it up, though, and gets it over to Landon's side. They got to change on the back end, so Landon has some room to skate it out. Landon going right up the gut here. Whoa, really? They're saying Colin was off. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they're saying Colin was ahead of the play. I didn't really see it. All right, Lucas is on D with Marty. Timmy in with Reed and Bobby. Timmy chops it in way deep on the face-off. We're streaking in here. Timmy gets to it. Finds Bobby. Bobby looking for Reed. Goes way across ice hot. Reed's going to pick it up, though. Reed goes to Bobby. Bobby gets a mohawk on, gets a shot on net. They save it. Almost held out the line. Oh, it is held at the line. I thought that was out, too. Yeah, the parents are upset about that one. I think they're right. They're just not calling offsides. Okay, so Reed has it on his stick now. Reed tries to center it. It gets blocked out, and they're going the other way. Bobby getting back defensively in there, and they dump it in. They're playing a little dump and chase here. Marty's going to get there first. Gets it up to Reed. Reed unable to handle it, though, and they put it right back in. They actually put it on net. Rebound shot, way wide. Coming to Reed. Reed looking cross ice for Bobby. He finds him. We got a 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Bobby brings it in. He's got Timmy streaking the net. Bobby goes wide. Trying to find Reed. Can't find him, though. It's coming back the other way. Let's pressure. Slow him down. Good back check there by Timmy, but it's just sitting there. Bobby puts it, or excuse me, that's Reed that puts it up. Colin's on the ice now in favor of Bobby. Up the boards. We handle it. We get it up toward Colin from Reed. And that one does ice. Icing is real. All right, Alex out there with Colin and Landon. Shot coming. Henry saves. Good save through traffic there. Jackson putting pressure on. Colin behind the cage now. Comes up with the puck. Can't get it around, though. Jackson comes around and gets it. Landon's going to pick up. Finds a streaking Alex momentarily. This will ice again, though. I don't think Alex touched it. And if he did, he's behind the line. So here we go. Back for icing. .336 left in this first period. Colin in the face-off circle. Gets it over Colby's way. Colby pops it up out of the zone. Landon chasing it. Landon gets it. Landon looking for Alex. Can't quite find him. That should be a penalty. They're not going to call it. That was Colin getting hauled down from behind. Here's Alex with it behind the cage, though. Colby chops it into the corner. Alex is coming on a line change. They get it all the way out. Jackson's there. He plays it up off the boards. Colin finds it first. Now Landon's charging it off Colin's pass. He gets bodied down. That was darn close, too. They put it in the zone. That's not offside because they put it in. Here's Jacob on the puck. Jacob disrupts it. Gets it to Landon. Landon puts it in on net. He gets bodied into the boards after the play. Still no penalty here. All right, looks like Nathan's going to take the face off with Matthew on wing and Jacob on wing. Still haven't seen Christopher back. Josiah's on D with Connor. That goes up to Connor. Connor chops it in for Nathan. Nathan handles, puts it in center, trickles into the net, and Nathan picks it back up. Nathan looking for Jacob. Jacob fans on the shot attempt. Arapahoe's going to take back over. Nathan disrupts it though. Connor chasing it down. Connor swats at it, but it goes through. Not out of the zone. They keep it in. Still not out of the zone. Shoveled in backhand. Henry saves it. Rebound attempt was saved. Henry's on his butt. Popped ahead. Get up, Henry. Shot coming. Goes wide. Another shot. Saved. Oh my gosh. Luckily, we got a whistle there. We were under fire. That was not pretty. Chris is like sitting on a chair outside the bench. Hopefully we see him. I'm not sure though. Timmy takes the face off. Popped ahead by Lucas off of Timmy's skate. And they're going to get another chance here in front. Shot saved. Good save, Henry. All right, they're lined up on the wrong side. We're going to take it over here. Timmy out there, Bobby out there, Harrison out there. Puck drops. Harrison gets tripped. No call. Puck to the blue line. They keep it in. They send it deep. Martin getting on top. They get the pass off, though. Right in front again. It's in the skates. It's in Lucas's skates. It's off his leg. Shot saved. Saved with the glove. It's still in front. Saved again. Henry's fighting for it. He gets speared. Spearing! Come on! Huh? No, that wasn't a goal. After the whistle. This team's been dirty all year. I hear from other teams that they've been playing dirty all year. All right, puck drops. We're in the box for some reason. I don't know why the hell we're in the box. Why are we in the box? Do you have any idea? Shot, blocked down by Jackson. Can't get it out. Shot, high. Reed chasing. Can't get it out. Going around the other side. Jackson on it. Up the ice and out. They settle it. They reset. Repressures. Bobby out there as well. Colby and Jackson out there as well. Coming back the other way. They settle it in the high slot here. Shot wide. Bobby chasing it. Back behind the cage. Colby chasing it. Down to the corner. Trickles in. Get it. Get it, Colby. Colby gets it. Look at that. Nice play off the boards. They save it at the blue line. They go back in deep again. Going back around the cage. Chase it. Bobby getting pressure on here. Shot off Bobby's stick. Another shot goes wide. Reed chasing. We got some tired legs. Up and out by Reed. That won't ice. We should get a line change. 50 seconds left in the penalty. 25 seconds left in the period. So the period will end before the penalty expires. That's Nathan charging hard. Getting in there. Look at Nathan bringing that hustle. Goes up and off the boards. Here's Josiah. Josiah looking to do something with it here. Gets it up toward Nathan. Nathan gets it up. He's got some open ice. It gets popped off his stick. 30 seconds left in the kill here. That's Lucas with it. Lucas going up the boards, but not hard. He finds Nathan, and period over. Might be the most poorly refereed period I've seen this whole year. No idea what the penalty on our boys was. we have 23 seconds left in the penalty kill when play resumes. 14-minute periods here. This works like a typical RMHF game in terms of timeouts and all that. The only thing is we will have an overtime. That's the one thing that's different. If we need it. Let's hope not. Let's hope this whole score is 2-0. It was a good period overall, although things did not go our way. It kind of reminds me of the last game that we played these guys, except we did get goals this first period. Just keep grinding them down. Puck drops. That's Nathan on it. They do come away with it, though. 19 seconds left in the kill. They get it in the zone all the way around. Lucas is getting to the puck, and Nathan picks it up. Both kids over skate. That's back to Lucas again. Lucas dangles it up and puts it out towards center. 6 seconds left to kill here. They go cross ice. They find their guy, and they bring it in the zone. Off a skate and in deep. We're out of the penalty box. We're full strength. Here comes Timmy back on. Puck goes wide. Henry gets run into, but he's getting up. Just bounced around at the circle there. Timmy's going to come away with it. Timmy backhands it up ahead. They settle it, but we're putting pressure on courtesy of Nathan. Chip back in the zone here. That's Colin getting it out. They're going to come away with it. They put it cross ice. They put it cross ice again. That one goes all the way through. Henry plays it and covers. 13:02 left in the second period here. We have a defensive zone face-off and a full change coming. Christopher still looks like he's not going to be getting in this game. He's like I said, he's off to the side. Still has his equipment on. Landon on, Colin on, Jacob on, Colby and Jackson on D. That's Jackson playing it up to the defensive point. They get a shot off, gets blocked. Here comes Landon picking up the loose change. Gets past one man to get out of the zone, but they knock it down. And going back the other way now, it's in our zone. They're playing dump and chase on us. That's kind of the strategy here. Jackson gets pass up to Colin. Colin defers, finds Jacob. Up to Colin. Jacob swoops it back the other way. Nice forecheck there by Colin, but we overskate. Nice forecheck here by Jacob. Again, they control it. They're controlling here, and they put it up ahead, and now Jackson can't find it. Goes past Jackson all the way down, no icing, as there shouldn't be. Jackson kicks it ahead, backhands up for Jacob. In the skates. Now we got to dig it out of our zone, and we do. He touches it, should be no icing. Here's Colin coming fast. Good forecheck there by Jacob. Again, finds Colin. Maybe a little offense coming, who knows. There's Landon on it. Colin getting to the bench on a change. Landon fighting for it in the corner. Landon still has it behind the net here. Tries to put it in front. Had no centerman, so that's kind of tough. We've got Alex on the ice now, off the boards, and we're offside. That's all right. I'll take a whistle or two. Looks like 11:49. This clock is hard to read. It's very dull. So I think it's 11:49 left in the second here. Timmy in the face-off circle. Alex is on. Matthew is on. Puck drops. Popped up toward Timmy. Back out of the zone, and we're offside. Lucas and Marty on D. Nice face-off win. Alex puts it up the boards, looking for Timmy. Still don't have control yet. Still fighting for it along those far boards. Timmy digs it out momentarily. They kick it back, though. Here's Marty with it. Marty goes over to Matthew. Matthew brings it in the zone. Marty sends it in, hits off a kid and goes on net, but they control it. Timmy with the forecheck here. Timmy's forecheck works, gets a stick on it, but pops up. Can't hold the line. Marty's chasing it down, though. Marty looking up ice. He puts it in the bench. We'll have a face-off, hopefully outside the zone. Looks like they're going to put it in the zone here. All the way deep in our zone. All right, Connor's on with Josiah. And Bobby, Nathan, Reed on the forward lines. Puck drops. Face-off win for Arapahoe. Henry saves that one. Pops it over to Nathan. Behind the cage. Nathan goes around the boards looking for Reed. Reed's got no one around him. He picks it up easily. Tries to go cross ice for Bobby, but can't find him. And they bring it back in. The ref is in the way. boxing out Josiah in the corner. All right, here's Nathan trying to get it. Bobby picks it up for Nathan. Nathan gets it out of the zone. Charge that thing. Recharges it. They put it right back in deep, and that should ice, and it does. 10:30 left in the period here. All right, Connor and Josiah back defensively still, and our forward line remains unchanged. Puck drops. Over to Reed. Reed. Oh, courtesy of Nathan. That went right through the 5-hole. That's all muscle. That's all muscles on Reed there. I thought that kid was sick. Nice one, Reed. All right, 3-goal lead. 10:26 left in the second. Colin in the face-off circle. Landon and Harrison on wing. That's Landon fighting for it. Popped ahead by Josiah. Nice job there. Josiah makes another play. Landon tries to bring it up, but can't. Back check here by Harrison. They shoot. Henry saves. Good, pretty glove there, buddy. I'm pretty sure that thing was going to go right in if he didn't get a glove on. That was a nice shot. All right, Jackson on. Colby on. Forwards remain the same. Colin, Landon. Oh, gosh. Colby doesn't even get back and he drops the puck. Here comes Jackson with it. Flips it around the boards. It comes out of the zone. No icing. No ice! Colin forechecking. Up the glass. Does get past Harrison. And out of the zone. Landon chips it ahead, though. And Colin scoops it. Out of the zone again. Landon with it on a stick. We're offside. That was a good call. Slightly off. 9:47 left in the period. I'm kind of rooting for whistles, though, because we have a short bench now with Christopher out. So, oh, yeah, they're pulling this face-off crap where they send a kid wide. They send it back. The face-off win there. Chop it ahead. They go into our zone. This kid's got time and space. He shoots. Henry saves. Rebound there. Colby picks it. Up to the defensive point. Not out. Sent back in deep again. Jackson's going to need to chase that one, and he does. Jackson gets on and puts it up ahead toward Harry. Harry settles it, sends it up for Colin. Colin tips it ahead out of the air. Unable to gather it, though. He's putting great pressure on. Knocks it down. Harry putting pressure on again, too. Harry knocks it down. Charge it, Harry. Get that puck. And then coming back the other side, looking for something. Tries to kick it ahead. It does go all the way through. Goes past Colby as well. We're coming all the way down. This will not ice. Oh, it will ice. Okay. I thought it went off us. I can't see on this near side, though. Looks like we'll get a change. I see Marty. I see Jacob. I see Alex. I see Timmy. And who's our other defenseman out there? It's either Lucas or Connor. It's Lucas. Puck drops. Goes to Arapahoe again. Man, we're losing the face-off battle. Up, blocked down by Alex. Jacob puts it in deep. They control it. They put it up, out. No icing. Marty's got to be fast, and look at that, he is. Waddy's the man away, gets to the puck, puts it ahead for Timmy. Timmy puts it up the boards. It's not out, though. And Marty's going to have to chase it down again. 8:38 left in the second period. Kid steals it. Henry saves. Pressure. Back behind the cage. Behind the cage, and not out. Jacob fans on the pass attempt, or the clear attempt, right in front. Shot saved. Wow. Wow. That was scary, man. Looks like some kids are changing here. I don't know who's on and who's off. I think Connor's on. Yeah, just a defense change. So we've got Connor and Josiah now. Timmy in the face-off circle. Timmy won that over to Josiah. Goes this way. Alex is getting to it if he can. Chipped in deep again by Arapahoe. They sent up the boards by Josiah. Good chip ahead. Here's Timmy with some speed. Timmy gathers it. Oh, comes off his stick a little bit, and then they take over the other way. Good pressure here by Jacob, though. Timmy getting on the puck. and they're behind it, not us. We've got a lot of guys back to play it. Matthew and our defenseman comes up ahead here without any offside or icing. Here comes Timmy with a pressure. Here comes Matthew with a pressure, but they're in full control. That might be a trip, and it is. Yeah, we're going on a trip here. Play it to the whistle, boys. We touched it, but I guess they ruled we didn't play it because we're still going. We only got one defenseman back. That goes to the corner. Delayed penalty upcoming here. Josiah trying to play it here. There we go. Good play. And we're going on PK again. That was a legit call. I can't complain about that one. 7:22 left in the second period, and we are on PK. 3-0 lead. Looks like reading the face-off circle. Shot blocked by Colby. Puts it up ice, but not out. Colby gets it again. He's going to skate it a little. Gets it up toward Bobby. Goes through the legs, though. Colby gets it again. And they put it back in our zone. Bobby now harassing. Sitting there. Colby's going to pick it up. Colby's got space again. Flips it cross ice, looking for Reed. So I'm on pressure. Reed and Bobby are like deferring to each other, and no one gets it. This goes all the way deep. No icing somehow. Goes cross ice, and it's all blue over there. Reed pressure, though. Luckily, the kid overskated it, and that one goes out of the zone. 1:19 left to kill. Bobby coming up with some good pressure. Good forecheck there, Bobby. Get on that puck. Chases his kid all the way back. He flips it up the boards. Now Bobby's gonna have to come back and play deep, and he does. Shot safely to Henry. Henry gets it to Colby. Colby plays it off a kid, and luckily Jackson's there to pick up. Finding Reed. Reed's got a little time and space here. Reed makes a move. Reed gets back checked, and we get a partial change. Nathan's on. Get in there, Colby. Shot coming. Henry saves. 40 seconds left to kill. This thing feels like it's been forever. 6:02 left in the second period. Marty's staying out. We've got Nathan on. We've got Lucas on. We've got Colin on. And who's taking that face off? I think it's Nathan. Yeah, it's Nathan taking the face off. Marty puts it up to Nathan. Nathan tries to clear. Kid falls over, so he does clear. Coming the other way. Colin's on the puck. Colin puts it toward the net, goes off his skate and back behind the cage. Colin's still pressuring. He goes down awkwardly, tripped himself. But Nathan's there to harass it, gets it deep again. Now Marty has it right here in front of us. Puts it in deep again. We've got 14 seconds left to kill. Nathan on it. And they do get it through, but it goes Lucas's way. Lucas fumbles, though. Kid goes down. It's in the zone. Marty chases it down. He goes around the boards. 2-1, penalty over. They go back behind the cage. Nathan tracks it down. Drops the pass for Colin. We've got a streak in Timmy here. He tries to find Timmy. Kid cuts in front. No ice. No ice. Goalie's going to have to smartly play it. He fumbles it. Timmy shoots, and goalie saves it at the last second there. Nathan charges the puck, but can't come up with it. They're coming back the other way. But we're back defensively, and Timmy is back checking like an absolute beast here. Nice hit there. Lucas takes over. They do get it to center, but no one's home. Good pass out of the zone there. Finding Nathan. Nathan brings it up past the red line. He goes cross ice. We got some tired legs. Colin needs to get off the ice. Marty can't get a hold of that one, so it does go in deep. Marty's got some tired legs too. Josiah's in defensively. That one's blocked down. Didn't make it to net because Colin got in there and made a dive-in Superman block. Here's Colin back on the puck. Gets it up toward Harry, who's fresh. It goes all the way through, though. That's going to be on net, no icing. Awkwardly put aside by goalie there. Colin saves it at the line, but they just pick it. Connor harasses, but they are going to come in the zone with some speed here. Goes to the corner. Connor in that corner as well. Little interference there. Landon gets knocked down. Ref's arm is up. I think they're calling it. Yeah, they are. Cross-check is the official call. I would have called it interference, but I'm not going to be picky. Cross-check against them. So we're going to go on power play. Jeez. right, Chris is getting carried back to the locker room. I don't think we'll see him again, unfortunately. I hope he's okay. All right, Harrison in the face-off circle with Landon and Matthew on wing, Josiah and Connor on D. Nice face-off win there. Good shot by Landon right off the face-off and a good save by goalie. Harry with it, Josiah with it. Josiah keeps it in the zone. Josiah's charging the net. Go in there, Josiah. Josiah shoots. Oh, just missed. Goalie did not get a glove on it. It was a little high. Landon puts it in for Matthew. Matthew to first to Harry. Harry to Matthew. Matthew shoots, gets it on net. Still in front. Goalie saves and covers. That's the way to work the power play, boys. Get those shots on. Matthew's on the wrong side. Okay, here we go. Matthew got square, and they do get some control. Connor puts it in. Nice play, Connor. Nice play by Landon, putting the brakes on. He's looking for a pass. He finds Harry. Harry shoots wide. Going back the other side. Landon's chasing. Connor keeps. Landon shoots. Goalie saves in the corner. Chased down by Harry. Coming the other way. Josiah gets in there. Josiah shoots. Slapper does not save by goalie. They're going the other way now. They flip it up the boards. Josiah's going to have to be fast because this kid's right on his heels. And he does get there. Oh, he loses an edge, though. Goes in the boards awkwardly. And they take it over. Shot gets blocked down in the skate. Popped out. I think this will ice. Oh, they say no ice. They say no ice. I don't know why. That should have been. Get in there, Alex. Alex thought it was icing. That's why you never assume. I mean, you're right, Alex. It should have been icing, but you never assume. There's Jackson with the puck. Jackson keeps it. Sends it in deep. He had some time. He didn't know it, though. And they flip it right back out. Colby finds it. Colby's at mid-ice here. Puts it up ahead to Timmy. Timmy backhands it through to himself. Nifty play there, but nothing comes of it. Here's Jacob on the puck. Jacob scoops it. He has it ahead. Finds Alex off the boot, but not in the zone. And they take over going the other way here. Jackson puts some pressure on, bodies his man down. That does go on net. Henry pushes it ahead to Colby, though. 12 seconds left in our power play. It goes up the center ice here. Timmy looking for it, and he finds it through traffic. Timmy fumbles the attempt, gets it into a shot. Goal! Goal for Jacob, courtesy of Timmy. Right in there, a laser shot. 2 seconds left on the power play. Yeah, power play goal. 2 seconds left in that power play. We're in control now with a 4-goal lead and 2:05 left. Why is there another penalty on the board? There's another penalty on the board. Unsportsmanlike just got called against Navy. I didn't see it. Why is it? It's up on the board. I think it was on Sportsmanlike. He had his back on. I couldn't quite see it. They have 5 kids out. Maybe it's just a clock error. Might be just a clock error because no one's in the box. Yeah, they're bringing 5 kids out. Timmy in the face-off circle, Alex on the far side, Jacob on the near side, Colby and Jackson on D. Timmy fighting through that, but they do gather. They get it out of the zone, going back the other way. Jacob reaching for it. Goes Arapahoe's way, though. Nice play there on the breakup by Jackson, but they do control. Jacob breaks that one up, gets it up, and not out of the zone. Alex does get it out, trying to find Timmy. Goes Arapahoe's way, though. Timmy putting on pressure. They go off the boards. They settle it down, and Timmy's going back check that. You stop, and Timmy finds you, man. Going back the other way. Reed's on the ice now. He stops it for Timmy. Timmy gets a shot off wide. Reed chasing it. Reed puts it in deep. We don't have another forward. Here's Bobby coming on. I think Jacob's going to make his way to the bench, and he does. Around the backside here, Reed picks it up first. Tries to put it in center, goes off a skate. Arapahoe takes over. They go up off the boards. And we're going to have to be fast. No icing on this one. Lucas is fast, and he gets there. Lucas goes behind the net, flips it up toward Reed, still in the zone, and Arapahoe takes over. Bobby pops it away, though. We're going the other way. Reed's coming in. Shot, saved by goalie. Oh, I think that one hit goalie under the equipment. He's wincing over here. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Shake it off, kid. Yeah, he's rubbing his side. Oh, man, that got him right under. Poor kid. Okay, Nathan's on in center. Everybody else is the same. Lucas and Marty on D. One pops up the boards, finds Marty. Marty chops it in, finds Nathan. Nathan shoots. Goalie saves. Good shot there. Here comes Reed coming on the puck. Reed gets pushed in the boards, but he's still up and he's still fighting for it. And they clear it cross ice, but they find nothing but Lucas. Lucas shoots it in, deflected. Goalie blockers down. Good save, goalie. That's Nathan to Marty. Marty puts it in center, but it's all them. They fumble the clear attempt, but they do get it out. And there's Reed deferring back to Lucas. Lucas puts it up the boards, and Reed finds it. Reed's trying to dig it out. The ref's in there getting in the way. Come on, somebody help. Oh, big collision there. Nathan goes down, but he's right back up. They put it in, and we just put it in deep. Reed's coming off on a change. They whip it around the back of the cage. Looks like Colin's on for Reed. That's Colin with the puck. Colin shoots. Bobby has it. Oh, period over. Period over. Man, we were threatening. Another good period. Another storm weathered. Got another kill in there. Got a couple goals in there. Yeah, the worst part of that period is we're not going to see Christopher again. I tell you, this team has shown their ability to battle through adversity. They're going to have to do it again. Third period, 4-goal lead. Right where you want to be. Just finish it out. Just a little reminder, if you didn't hear me yammering before the game started, this is for states. I won't go through all the stupid matrix, the logic matrix, the LSAT problem of how we end up in states if we win this. But according to Jeff and my math and everybody else that I talk to, we're going to states if we finish this third period with a lead. Real big honor to make states every year, but especially this year, because you have to be one of the top 4 teams unless you're in the Western League, which is a garbage league with hardly any teams, and they're all bad. So that means you got to be in the top 4 teams unless you're in that league to make states. These dudes are on the doorstep. Let's go, boys. All right, puck drops. Landon chasing it. Good pressure there. Josiah picks it up. He's got time, and he takes it. Harry goes down, gets it over to Landon, though, courtesy of Colin. Landon charging the zone. Tries to put a shot on, it's blocked. He gets bodied, still in the corner. They put it right to their net unwisely, and they're already able to clear it out. Coming all the way back in the zone again. Here comes Josiah on it. Josiah tries to chip it up, but not out. That's Colin and Landon again. Colin picks up in the middle. Matthew's on the ice now. That's Landon putting it in deep, but Arapahoe picks up. Matthew trying to hold in, and he does. Good job, Matty. Matty Ice gets it to Colin. Colin's dangling. Colin shoots and scores. Oh, no. No goal. No goal. Never mind. It hit the pipe. I thought it was going to bounce right in, and it bounced right out. It hit the far pipe, and unfortunately bounced right back to goalie, and he covered. Still a great play, though. Nice feed by Matt, too. We're getting a change here. Alex is coming on, and we're missing a wing here. Nathan's in center. Jacob's in. Colby and Jackson on D. He doesn't wait for our kids to get the bench, and he drops the puck. He is in a hurry for his hot date. That's Colby putting it in deep. And here is Alex putting it in deep again. Finds Nathan. Nathan tips it ahead. He defers to Alex. Again, a little miscommunication. These kids are not quite on the same page this game. All of them. Colby, again, right there. Colby and Jacob both going for the puck. Luckily, Colby gets there. It gets deflected high and in the corner. Jacob with it. He centers it. Oh, off Alex's stick, and it's going to go the other way, out of the zone. Get it, Jackson. Oh, Jackson should have charged that thing. The ref's arm is up. We're going in the box once we play it. I didn't see what it was. Did you see what it was? A penalty. I don't know what. A hook. Hook on Alex. I gotta stay out of the box. 12:23 left in the game. I can say left in the game now. And we're on PK. Jake up out there with Nathan, Jackson, and Colby on D. Nathan sends it back to the boards. Jake up there puts it back up the boards, finds Nathan. Nathan gets it out of the zone. They're still challenging here. Chopped ahead by Jacob. Jacob challenged that guy. They send it in. Jackson looking to pick it up. It goes all the way to the ref, and they take over. That one trickles through. Henry makes a save, if you can call it that. Up off the boards and out of the zone. Jackson taking over an F1 here. He's charging that thing. Good job, Jackson. They make a pass. They send it deep. Behind the cage. Kobe's going to have to get there. And he does. Puts it up, but not out. Now Jackson's turn. Jackson on it. Puts it up, but right to the defenseman. Colby soccers that one away. Nice block, Colby. Colby gets it out of the zone. And he finds Harrison fresh off the bench. Oh, no, that wasn't Colby. Never mind. That was Nathan. Nathan charging in deep here. Nathan doing some dirty work on his power play. Takes it all the way down. And they're going back the other way. They fumble the collect attempt there. And Marty overskates. It's in our zone. Marty tries to go cross ice. Can't find him. Lucas now on it. Lucas needs to get rid of that puck. Oh, unable to. Off the boards. Navy takes over right in front. Good stick lift there by Marty in front. Flipped out by Harrison, and they're going to reset. 33 seconds left to kill here. Harrison chasing hard. Good pressure by Harrison. Lucas now on the puck. Lucas has time and space, so he takes it. Lucas going to charge up. Lucas gets it deep. Lucas chasing his own puck there. Lucas going back behind the other red line. Centering attempt doesn't go. Power play for them has 13 seconds left. 12-11. Timmy's out there now. He's on the pressure on the puck. He comes away with it. Centers it, but it's all Arapahoe the other way. They're coming back, and Alex is out of the box. He goes straight to the bench. Reed comes off the bench. Shot, save, Henry in the glove. 10-15 left in the game. 10-15 left in the game. Five-a-side hockey, defensive zone, face-off here. Timmy stays out there. Josiah is on. Bobby and Reed are wings. Connor and Josiah are on D. Shot goes wide. That's Bobby with it, looking for Reed at center ice. Reed muscles it out of there. Or no, that was Timmy. Timmy muscles it out, but they can't connect. Going back the other way. No one challenging here. Timmy does step up here. Josiah lifts his stick, but the kid gets through. Nice back check by Reed, though. Reed disrupts that one. Bobby's on it. Timmy's going ahead here, and Bobby finds him. Timmy's in the zone, makes a move, gets a shot attempt. Oh, doesn't go. I don't know what that was off of. I don't know if that was on net or what. I think it was blocked. This one goes all the way in now, all the way across the face of the cage. But they collect it. They get it to their D-man. Navy sends it deep here. Connor's chasing. They center it. Henry saves. Josiah with it. Pops it ahead. Reed chasing. Bobby chasing. Come on, pressure. Shot coming. Save with a man right in front. Connor drops the kid. We're going to get a much-needed wholesale change here. Jackson and Colby back on. Colin on. Landon on. And Alex on. Colin's going to take the face off. Puck drops. Colin wins it back to Colby. Colby goes up the boards, finds Landon. Landon gets hooked down. No call coming. That's nonsense. Oh, that one was so obvious. They go cross ice and they find their man. They've got numbers and speed coming the other way. Henry saves it. Pops off the glove, though. And we're going to have to exit that puck. And Colin does get it out. Nice play, Colin. Alex chasing the other way, but they're able to execute the pass and get it in the zone. Jackson picks up the loose change, gets it around the board. Behind the cage. Landon chasing now. They do gather it. But Colin picks it up on the pass attempt. Colin to Landon. Landon brings it in the zone, loses the handle, but Alex is there. Alex gets it through. Alex has some space. Chips it for Landon. Landon shoots. Goalie gets a piece, but not enough, and it's in. Alex. Landon from Alex. 5-0 lead, guys. 5-0 lead. We're so close. 8:27 left in the game. Wow, way to come up, boys. Down a man, down a centerman. All right. Matthew out there with Jacob. Nathan at center, chop to the boards. Nathan chasing. They send it in deep behind the cage. Jackson gets there fast. And first, he puts it around, but it's all Arapahoe. Centering attempt on Henry. Henry covers. Oh my God, seriously? We have a run clock. We have a run clock. Why would they run the clock? Puck drops. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson going behind the cage. Up looking for Matthew. He can't connect. This is not going to ice though. No icing coming all the way down. Pressure from Jacob. They go up the glass, but not out. Nathan they're fighting for. Nathan centers to Jacob. Jacob looking for a second goal of the day. Just goes wide. They're up in the netting. Offensive zone face-off. 7:25 and tick, tick, tick. Away goes the clock. Bobby coming in with Martin. Other D-man is Lucas. And Reed and Timmy. All right, they're taking their time as they should. They dropped the puck before Timmy's even there. Like, come on, at least tell them to hurry up before you do that nonsense. Didn't matter, we still have the puck in the zone. Timmy has it on his stick. Drops it for Bobby. Bobby puts it in front. Going back the other way. Collected, shot by Reed. Blocker down by goalie, Timmy circling. Timmy circles, he shoots, saved. That's off the boards. It's going to come out of the zone. Marty's going to chase it down. Marty collects it. Gets it up ice for Reed. Reed finds Bobby. Bobby goes around his man in front. Oh, can't quite get the shot on net. Reed gathers the rebound, though. Looks for Lucas. Lucas takes a body. Oh, I hope he's okay. Oh, that was a tough one right where he got hurt before. Here's Timmy nailing his man. Lucas is okay. He gets back. Shot wide, and he gets back to his post, and Lucas took over momentarily but lost it. Timmy on the puck now, looking for Colin. Colin gathers. Colin up the ice. Colin shoots, goalie gloves and saves, and we've got a whistle, and we've got a run clock, and it's 5:50 left until victory. Josiah and Connor on D. Landon, Colin, and Harrison are our forwards. That's a shot and a goal. Shot and a goal from Colin. No, I don't think so. I think that was Colin winning the face-off and Colin getting a goal. I don't know. I could be wrong. I was counting players and then like boom, goal. We got to hurry up or we'll get it on Sportsmanlike. 5:06 counting down here. Puck drops. Josiah with it. Puts it up for Landon. Landon brings it in the zone. Landon shoots wide. Harry over there. Off of Harry's stick. They're going the other way. Good back check, Landon. My gosh, nice play, kid. Body laid down by Colin too, and they just fling it in. Josiah takes over. Josiah goes cross-ice. Beautiful pass. Finds Colin. Colin finds Landon. Landon brings it in. Landon with the puck on a stick. Gets deflected into the corner. 4:29 left in the game. Nice cross-ice pass there, but unable to connect with Landon. Landon with the puck. In front. Oh, almost there. Juicy rebound. Unable to complete it. Landon battling. Harry battling. Colin battling. Landon goes down. I don't think that was a trip. I think he just lost his footing. Coming back the other way. Don't give him room. Shot coming. Rebound attempt does not go. Henry left a juicy one out there. It's probably his only mistake all day. That one goes back to the D-man. Shot coming. Goes wide. Going back for Josiah. Josiah settles. Finds space. Puts it up off the boards. We're getting a line change. That's Nathan fresh on the ice. Defensemen are changing too. They go cross ice. Kicked ahead by Alex. Unable to control it, but he's going to get it here. 3:35 left in the game. Nathan brings it cross ice, finding Matthew. Oh, Matthew almost had that thing streaking in. Colby chops it in, keeps it in. Oh, they say he didn't keep it in. That's all right, though. We got a run clock, so we're good. 3:20 and counting down. Looks like we're rolling with the same line. Colby and Jackson on D. Alex on the near side. Puck drops. Goes all the way deep. And coming back the other way. Jackson on the puck now. Gets it up to Alex. Alex pops it out of the zone. Not quite. Never mind. They kept it in. They go back behind the cage. Here's Colby chasing it. Doesn't get there. Nathan coming back the other side. Nathan pins his man up, but the puck is still loose. Everyone's looking at the man out of the puck. Here we go. Nathan digs it out. Gets it up to Matthew. And then Matty Ice loses the handle, but we're still pressuring here. Shot comes. Bad shot to wide and settled by Colby. He gets it up and glove down by Nathan. Nathan finds Matthew. Matthew in that forward position gets it in the zone. Can't quite make the move past, but we get it deep. Nathan with it again here. Looking for Matthew. Finds him. Matthew gets a good shot off. Tries to put it toward the net again. It gets blocked down. Nathan with it goes up toward Lucas. Lucas goes deep. Lucas shoots. Goalie kicked it wide. Alex fighting for it. They're going to exit the zone though. 1:55 left. Turn around, Colby. Colby was going to the bench, I think. He bodies his man. Buck's loose. Someone pick it up. There we go. Nathan picks it up. Unable to get it out of the zone though. Some of these kids for Arapahoe are still playing hard. Other ones not so much. Here is Colin getting it to Timmy. Timmy looking for Colin again, but unable to connect. Landon fresh off the bench. Landon's got a lot of energy coming in late in the game. He shoots from his knees. Goalie put it aside. Not sure it was on net or not anyway. Goes back to Marty. Marty puts it ahead again. Nice play, Marty. Timmy in the zone. Timmy shoots. It goes wide. 1:14 left in the game. Here's Landon with it. Landon pops it in. Finds his man Colin. Colin tries to find Timmy. Can't quite do it. Comes out of the zone. Coming back the other way. Marty's fast on the back check though. Good job, Marty. Kid does get by him. Kid shoots wide. Timmy coming on it. Timmy puts his man down. Puck's right under him. Picked up by Landon. Tried to scoop out, but can't get it out. Collected down by Lucas. Lucas skates it out of the zone. 44 seconds. Deep in the zone now. This should ice. And it does. And we're coming back the other way. (29, 28). Reed's on, Collins on, Connor's on, Jacob's on, Josiah's on. Puck drops. Jacob flings it up but not out. Shot coming. Henry makes another save. Connor on the puck. Connor gets it back behind the man. Reed on it now. Reed gets bodied. No control yet. Colin getting to the corner. Colin fans on it. Gets it back around the cage now though. Kid hits him. Game's over. Nice. We're going to the championships, and we're going to face Vale tomorrow at 1:10 somewhere in Denver. Vale is a tough team. And hopefully we'll get us another shutout and another win tomorrow. Got the black and yellow going. Yeah, buddy.
The next game is 150 tomorrow.
150. Oh, I thought it was. I was wrong. Not 110. 150 tomorrow. 150. Shut out! I had no reaction.